we're finally here. The final chapter in our adventure, our journey to beat that. Of course, not the final game we'll be playing. There's a surprising number left, actually. You'd be possibly quite surprised as to how many Hot Wheels games there are. And I hope to try out most of them. There's only, I can only think of one that I actually straight up don't plan on playing. It's that guy. He's not going to appear again after this.
In the world race, you will take this technology to its limits and beyond. The cars are equipped with special Nitrox 2 boosters. The track exists in a different dimension from our own. A dimension you won't see until the race begins. I call the track Highway 35 because that's where it begins.
Okay, so now I definitely can't. I was thinking to myself for a moment, I'm hoping this isn't actually like straight from the film, because I'm pretty sure it is, but YouTube might get angry at me for it. But YouTube is definitely going to be very angry if I don't talk over this particular song, as this is no doubt licensed music. Thankfully, it seems like the rest of this game's soundtrack is not licensed, so you won't have to worry about that too much. But I'm going to have to talk over the rest of this intro. But I've been looking forward to this for a very, very, very long time. It looks very nice. I don't know if this came before or after. What was it called? Before or after I'm just talking constantly to try to talk over the song, even though it's a song that I like. But I don't know if it came before or after Stunt Track Challenge, but it looks really cool compared to other Hot Wheels games regardless. The Hot Wheels games tend not to have the best looking graphics generally. Like, even if they're fine technically, they tend not to just have the most interesting direction. For example, Beat That and similarly Track Attack. I mean, they had fine graphics technically speaking in terms of quality, but the actual direction and amount of detail in the areas just wasn't especially interesting to me. Let's save things. Look at that race cam heading to front. As well as, oh, look at that. 2 of the 3 are robots, because you have Cornwall Coop, kind of. Well, that is literally Cornwall Coop. But we're gonna say it's Hammered Coop or something, which was Race Cam. No, I keep calling him Race Cam. Deerhead, my god. Race Cam is all the robots lately. And of course, we have Bert and Diora. Surprisingly not in front. Anyways, so I've been looking forward to this for a long time now. It looks really, really darn cool. I can only hope it's half as good as Stunt Track Challenge, because I love Stunt Track Challenge. So I'm guessing this is similar controls. This game does have a tutorial actually, from what I hear. So I can probably look at that. Huh, things to unlock. Guessing the gallery is stuff you unlock with tokens or whatever that are in this game. So where do the tutorials start? I see Seer Tuner in the background there. Ah, darn, I forgot to... I was gonna look up her name. No tutorials. Okay, not here. But it's been suggested, and I appreciate the suggestion because it's actually a pretty good idea, that Seer Tuner is... I don't remember her name. Danny's friend. Let's call her Jill or whatever. Shot League. So I'm guessing just going straight into League. League is kind of put us in a weird place. We could actually just jump straight into League. I hear this game gets pretty tough towards the end. I need to not keep jumping between these menus because they have loading screens. Not trying to take so long to get started, but I want to get started in the right place in the right way. This seems like it's basically a tutorial anyways. Oh, who are we? Oh, is this Oh, we're not pressing the button I think I'm pressing. Here we go. What we got? Recognize these. Selling sound effects. Okay, so... I would really like to look at the opening sequence of this game, by the way, where I can actually hear the music. I guess I'll do that later. But, what is this? Is this particular car Overboard 454? Man, that's tricky. It looks like it's Overboard 454. Thing is, I would have made... Overboard 454B. Well, actually, I'll leave that be what it would have been, but it's something you already have on the team anyways. So Overboard 454B. Someone from Velocity X. Another person from Velocity X. Jeez. Maybe, man, it doesn't feel like right. It's right to be the professor. If the Fulch Roadster somehow ever appears again, to be the professor. Well, no, that. Well, Gearhead or Medicock was writing that though. Mixing up so many ideas. Maybe the professor then. Well, I'll have to go with that because there aren't really any other characters. Unless you have all those random unnamed, well, named but irrelevant characters that appeared in Velocity X. But whatever. Boost on the jump. Fair enough. So this is, I guess, the professor teaching us how to do stuff then. For some reason that did not boost the way I was hoping for it to. Let's just press R. These rings are like straight up rings from Sonic or something. Okay, so it looked to me like I was boosting it for a moment. It's a good thing I'm figuring this stuff out now. So do I need to boost a decent bit? Because that's part of the problem. Okay, I was pressing the wrong button actually somehow. Wait, no. It looks like I was boosting there. It says press R. For some reason I press... So I'm playing this with the PSA controller. If I press R1, somehow that ends up making me change my camera. I might have to check my controls. It feels like I do get a speed boost though if I'm gonna check my controls real quick. I apologize for those. R is that thing. Yeah, it's that. So the button I was accidentally pressing to change the camera was the Z button. But then why am I not boosting? I'm pressing this trigger. See, there we go. See, I was getting the flames under my tires before. I don't know what was happening there. I still see those little cones on the road that we saw in Stunt Track Challenge. It's interesting seeing how these games are a lot more related than I ever realized, because I never really even knew about the existence of this game until a few months ago, despite always having loved Stunt Track Challenge. So this is a dream, essentially. You need to play this. Pull stunt. Fair enough. So stunts seem like a lot more like the Stunt Track Challenge variant, which I appreciate. Lots of guitar music in this game, yeah. And you get boost for it, like before. Great. It's the professor's driving school. It's almost like stunt school in Stunt Track Challenge, the GBA. But this time it's led by the professor instead of, I guess, Drifting Ryan Storm was the one last time. Those leading it. I guess he does know his stuff to some degree. One more challenge to go. So I noticed this. I was wondering what this is. Just show the buttons. It shows it. Press the buttons. It shows at the top of the screen. So I have some more details on our stunts in this game. Okay. Man, this is gonna have to be quick. Awkward thing is I'm gonna have to get used to pressing. I mean, it's one thing. I'm fine with pressing buttons on PC controller that correspond to things on a GameCube controller. Man. Alright, so we have a lot more detail on our stunts this time. That makes it a lot tougher to do. I need to press buttons at the same time. I'll probably try to get used to doing that though. But I'll probably get pretty quickly the idea of which button corresponds to what on the controller. It's just a little bit tougher if... I know consciously which button corresponds to what on my controller. It's just if I have to do it quickly, based off of visual cues that don't actually correspond directly to my controller, it's a little bit different. Handbrake. Axis handbrake. I believe that's my... Okay. Flaming wheels open, force field. So I'm guessing it's like keys. Oh jeez. Okay, yeah, see, handbrake. Handbrake hits turns pretty hard in this game. Aha! Ever so barely. Good job, Professor. Showing us how it's done. We got some gallery stuff, which I'm guessing is just stuff from the film or something. I'll take a look. Now's a good time to look before we jump into the actual tournament. Look at that. I don't know why they call it challenge mode, just call it the tutorial, because that's what it is. I had reservations about starting it, even though I won the tutorial. But good job, Professor. Yes, the Professor nowadays has some greased back, slicked back greaser hair for some reason, but we'll leave that be. Hi, Bert. His first name is apparently... Oh, I didn't realize Bert was actually a nickname. That makes it more sense. Although he still has the cheesy last name Wheeler. Joseph. So now we get all the guys from... what are they called? Ray Whippers. It's on the screen. I don't know why I can't remember this. Okay, so we have Bert as himself. Amazing. Who was in Stunt Track? I don't think Stunt Track had a particular driver now I think about it. Backdraft. Oh, yeah. Backdraft. I forgot about this. This was suggested that Backdraft have a little bit of an issue with Danny, which we'll see how that goes on later. No matter what. I don't remember if it was suggested that no matter what be anything particular. It reminds me a little bit, actually, of Bedlam, but I think Jester's also in this game. Power Pipes, I haven't seen you in a while. Who's, I guess, just returning from Stunt Track Challenge. And no matter what, just straight up to me looks like Jester, which in turn looks like Bedlam. Maybe they're twins or something, we'll see. Anyways, I think we might jump straight into... I'll have to see if time trial actually unlocks anything. We might jump straight into League, though. Wait, does anyone actually unlock? Yes, okay. So you might just go through everybody like we did before. So you have to unlock different racers. We'll just see at first. You can start off with Ballistic. Sure. He starts off... I probably should have actually... Wait a minute. I'll look at the stats. Start off with... Oh, come on. Can't be stuck in Buddha all the way back here. It's not in progress. Yeah. It's nice it saves your progress, though. Low speed, grip and acceleration, good handler. Good starting car. As in Stunt Track Challenge. Very nice. But, of course, for those that, for some reason, just don't manage to remember, or if you're now joining us, but if you're just now joining us, I recommend you actually watch the older stuff. This is our points need to continue, position need to continue, okay. But this is our last showdown against that, who we have actually identified. And now our mission is to hold these tournaments and beat that in the world race. To have finally accomplished our months-long mission, if not longer. It's been like about a year since I started playing these Oculus games, actually, with that involved, now that I think about it. This is cool looking. So I have something you'd see in F-Zero, actually. So the interesting thing is, we don't really have the same framing device that we do with Stunt Track Challenge. Because everything's just a game show on that. In this, like, these are actual tracks that just exist, or something to that effect. Try to download Power Pipes, hello. See, look, a bunch of Stunt Track Challenge veterans starting out here. Was that slingshot I just passed up? I might need to increase the screen resolution that I'm playing at. I tried playing at a really high resolution earlier, and oh geez, things on the screen, that's awesome. Okay, you are totally Bedlam. I'm calling your Bedlam whatever you are. I think I messed that up. Oh no, okay, perfect. I guess not. I might need to change the control scheme too. I'm a little bothered by where the handbrake is. Unless I just... Well, I might just switch up my controller buttons manually. So you need full boost, though, to actually boost, it seems like. Which is a little awkward to me. And look back here, and I guess it is a golden car. Hey, and side draft. And everyone from... Oh, it's fine. That's just an issue with my computer itself, not so much emulator lagging, actually, which is a little bad. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this game, I was told, this game is not very forgiving when it comes to doing the same trick multiple times. You do not want that happening. Okay, let's see if I can pick up all these tokens, though, each time I go through. Oh jeez, don't cover my screen like that. Side draft? No, who are you? You look like whipped creamer or something. Who are you? Oh, is that Road Rocket? I don't remember. Yeah, I've heard this game isn't especially forgiving in certain ways. Side draft, go away. Which is fine by me. That's horrid! Why is that a thing that can happen? Also, I've still a little boost. Man. Phew, okay. My ballistic is one of Stunt Track Challenge's least impressive drivers. Jeez. I wish I got to see the names of the cars. Okay, so no, that was actually not in this race. This is just a warm-up. Good job. Oh, jeez. I appreciate challenges, though. At the same time, I want to change this up real quick. It shouldn't mess up the screen. See if I can... Will this lag the game? Hopefully not. Yes. Oh, maybe not. We'll see. If it starts lagging a little bit as I play, then I can change this. No, I don't really want to add a name. No, stop it. Stop. I don't want to acknowledge this. I can't continue. I have to retry. Good job, Ballistic. Oh, now it's actually covering most of my screen. I can see all the details on the screen. It's beautiful. I was playing this on the smallest little screen before. Because the higher resolution I'm playing this at, the more it lags. Even if I have the game rendering at a small size, if I have it displaying on a big screen, like my TV is what I had it playing on earlier, for some reason this game lags a ton. Even the opening cutscene was lagging actually earlier. It's strange. Okay. So yeah, at this point I'm playing a bit more effort to try and get all these boost tokens. At the same time, I should probably be boosting a lot more often. It seems like boosting works a little bit differently in this game compared to some of the other Hot Wheels games I've played. You don't really... It doesn't seem like you have as much reason to save it. Side draft was always a very, very, very speedy car, to say the least. Guys, get away. Leave me be. Is that Sodic? I didn't realize Sodic was here. Ah, jeez. I need to be thinking about what tricks I'm doing, I guess. I guess I might need to, like, establish, like, a cycle of which tricks I go through or something like that. That is horrible, though, that I managed to get knocked out of the air the first time. In fact, I wouldn't have gone last if it wasn't for that. Having said that, maybe it was, in fact, that someone made that happen, but I don't know what stake that would have in making Ballistic in particular lose. I guess just halting our progress. Making us feel like we're not ready. The same mental warfare as always. How do I do this? Wow, you actually... Oh, you need to boost to get that, but wow. Good job, me. Being super stale. I would have gotten all the boosts, too. Or all the tokens, too, if it wasn't for that. A lot of here tokens are pretty important in this game in some capacity. At the very least for boost. I managed to beat it, at least. Aha, take that golden guy. Is that... So, I don't think that's... What is it called? I don't think that's... Road Rocket. I'll say it's like time to end this episode a few times over. But I believe that is... I can't remember what it's called. Darn. It was one of the starting cars in... What was it called? In Burning Rubber, and it was also in Velocity X. There's something written. Maelstrom, I think it was. In any case, I'm gonna have to cut this off here. Is this one on a little bit long, actually? I said K. Am I not allowed? What? What are you doing? There you go. It had spaces in it. Alright, but I'll see you guys next time, next episode. Let's play. Oh wow, we got cars and everything. 40-something, look at that. I haven't seen them in a while. Nice. See you then, guys, in the next race.